I know. This is the nightmare of a drop shipper. Seeing ad account disabled and you need to start again. How can you make sure that this doesn't happen to you? How can you make sure that you set your ad accounts for success in 2025? Because let's be honest, guys, those past few years that I've been doing drop shipping have been the best years of my life because I was able to do certain things on my ad accounts that now I don't get restricted at all. Obviously, there's a lot involved in the type of product that we test. We don't test gimmicky products. And those are a few things that you need to understand. If you want to test crappy products, then you're going to have crappy results. But if you test good quality products, then you're going to have great results. So, which one do you want? Obviously, there's way more than that involved, but at the end of the day, that's the beginning. And if you start with the right foot, then you set yourself to success already. So, let's get it. Okay, so what you need to understand when it comes down to Facebook is you need to take things slow at the beginning. If you don't take things slow at the beginning, what's going to happen is that you're going to be hurt at the end because Facebook, the way that they catch those people that are either scammers or that don't do dropshipping ethically is by the way they behave. They want to do everything fast. And there's nothing wrong about doing everything fast when your account is already warmed up and you spent already a few $100s on it. If you spend a few $100s on your account, then you can do whatever you want on your account. But at the end of the day, if you spend, let's say, $0 on your account and you're trying to push everything to go, I need to test product now, everything needs to be fast, then it's just not going to happen. You're not going to be able to run ads without striking any problems, like striking ID verification, striking credit card verification, proof of income verification. There's just so many things when it comes down to Facebook that you're unaware. And even me, sometimes I see those verification that come to me and I'm like, this is a new one. Never seen this before, and we don't want to have those problems. We want to strike as less verification, as less problem as possible because sometimes even if you give them those verification and even if you're like, okay, but I'm legit, I have my passport, I have my driver's license, I have a job, what could they do? Well, if you have too many verification, they're simply going to shut you down for no reason. So it's like, oh, you're able to pass all those verification, gotcha, no worries, we're going to shut down anyway for no reason. And what can you do? Nothing. So keep that in mind and make sure that we start slow. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing that you want is you want to have something like this. So this is a screenshot of one of our ad accounts. As you can see, we have a balance of 700 that we need to pay. That's okay. We're running ads with a few $1,000s every single day, so that's fine. As you can see, we have American Express, and what is the most important thing is that we have a spending limit of 11,000. So 11,000 spending limit. A lot of you guys have probably $50 and are not going to be able to go past that. So how can you make sure that you go past that $50 cap? How can you make sure that you're able to go to the next level and make sure that you unlock as much money as possible? Because the problem with Facebook ad is not when you're testing products. You can test product with $50. That's not a problem. The problem when you have a few sales and you need to scale and you cannot go past $50. What can you do? That's what we're going to look at it right now. Okay, so what you need to do is before running ads, you need to set up your page accordingly with your brand. So, depending on whatever you're selling, let's say you have a general store, then you will create a general page. As you can see right here, we have a one product slash niche store called Blendjet, and they have quite of a decent page. They have a nice banner. They have nice pictures on here, and you want to do that for a few days. So for the next few days, you're going to set up your Facebook page. And please do it, because if you don't do it, then you need to understand that you're going to trigger some sort of problems at the end, when you're trying to upload your credit cards, or when you're going to try to run ads with conversion. Don't do that right away. Please follow my steps, and you're going to make sure that you're set up for the next, let's say, few months, if not few years, if you do things correctly the way that I'm saying it. So create a page for your store, whatever. If it's a general store, make a general page. If it's a niche store, make a niche store page with the name of the store, and simply do a few posts for a few days. For the next 5 days, just warm up your page and make it look professional. Obviously, this is insanely professional. This brand has been making millions of dollars, but you don't need something like that. You just want a few posts with a few pictures of your products or your product page. Just make it fun, make it nice. After those few days, after, let's say, maximum 5 days, you don't need to post anymore. But at least at the beginning, you need to do it, because Facebook like that. Facebook like the fact that you look professional, or you doing things the professional way. So that's the first thing. The second thing, obviously, you are going to go on your ad account, and you are going to add your credit card. But there's a thing that you need to understand, and we're going to look at it now. Okay, so now you created your ad account, you created a page, you were able to change your page to match your store. So if you have a general store, you have kind of a general page. If you have a niche store, you have kind of a niche vibe into your store. If you have a one product store, then it's everything about your product, and it looks very professional. Now it's time for you to add your credit card. So you've done that, and that's the thing, guys. Don't add your credit card right away after you created the account. Do it after. Don't do too many things at once. Be patient. Create your ad account. Great, it's created. Now you have your page, or you created your page. Start warming your page for the next 5 days. Great. At the end of those 5 days, then you want to add your credit card. But as you can see on payment methods, I've added my credit card. Why do I have two sections? Why do I have two credit card? Well, you need a default credit card, that's the one they're going to charge, and you need a backup credit card. Why? Why do you need two credit cards? Well, you need to understand that Facebook is going to charge you consistently, whatever, if it's daily, whatever, if it's weekly, depending on your spending limit. As you can see, the payment threshold is $900. I spend around $1,000 per day on this ad account. So it means that every day I'm getting charged $1,000. And credit card companies, they don't like those transactions that are too recurrent. So you're high likely going to get restricted your credit card by your bank. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just for safety reason. The only thing that you need to do is you need to call your bank and say, look, I'm the one using my credit card for Facebook transaction. I'm running ads. Please unblock it. And during that time, if you don't have another credit card on your account, Facebook will shut down your account, because it means that you don't want to pay them. They're basically, okay, so they've run ads. I tried to charge the credit card. It doesn't work. So they're trying to scam Facebook. They're trying to scam me, and it's not the way that it is. So it doesn't appear like that. You don't want to scam them, obviously. So by the meantime, you're calling your credit card. It's too late. The charge didn't go through. So what you need to do, you need to set up two credit cards. One as the main one that you're going to use, and another one in case you have a transaction that doesn't go through, and it will at least give you 48 20 40 24 to 48 hours to be able to put the credit card back on track again. So make sure you do that carefully. Now, let's go to the last step. before being able to use your account as much as you want. Let's go. Okay, so now that you created your ad accounts, you let it rest for 24 hours, and in the meantime, you created your Facebook page. You were able to match your page with your website. So, what does that mean? If you have a general store, you will have kind of a general page. If you have a niche store, you will have kind of a niche store page. And if you have a one product store, you will have a one store page. Now that you've done all of that, you've posted a few posts for around 5 days on your page, and everything is good, nothing is problematic. You decided to go on your ad account, add your credit cards, but not only one, two credit cards for the reason that I just said earlier. Boom, your credit cards are there. Now, what do you need to do? Well, you need to let rest your ad account for another 24 hours, and you need to set up a page like campaign. And you're going to tell me, yeah, but Gilberto, I don't want to run page like. I want money. I want people to buy from me. I understand. That's what I want. Also, likes and comments doesn't pay any rent. But what you need to understand is that you need to warm your account entirely, and you need to do those things for Facebook to trust you and to minimize the restriction that is going to happen to you. Obviously, at this point, I have multiple ad accounts with multiple brands, and I'm no longer a threat for Facebook in his eyes. And I'm doing drop shipping in a way that I don't get flagged at all. I just never get flagged. It doesn't happen anymore. I don't get banned. I have my accounts. They're set and ready to run, and they have been running for a long time. And the ones that are not running, they're there and they don't get flagged. So everything is beautiful, but I follow this strategy for every single one of those ad accounts. And if you don't, then I cannot guarantee you that you will keep your ad account. I don't know how long you have, because it's not, oh, you're at risk and I don't know if it's happened to you or it's not going to happen to you. It's when it does. Maybe you're lucky. Maybe it will take you a month. Maybe you're unlucky. It will take you a day. But trust me, Facebook never misses. And one day, if it's now or in 3 months, he will get you. No matter what reason is, he will find a way. So that's why I do the page like campaign, because it's the first thing that I'm asking to Facebook. Like, hey, I'm going to pay you to run a page like campaign. Is that okay with you? Yeah, completely fine for Facebook to run page like campaign. And at the same time, you're warming your page, you're warming your account. Obviously, you don't need to load your bank account. You only need to run a Facebook page like campaign for around 3 to 5 days with a $2.50 spending limit daily. There's nothing there to break your bank. So it's between 2.5 to $5 daily. If you have a little bit more budget, to 5. If you are more strict on your budget, do 250. That's more than enough. But I like to do 5 just to make sure that it's a proper warm up. But with 250 is more than enough. So now, after that, you have done all of those things that I just said, your account will be ready to do sales and conversions. And I know that's what you want, but you're going to tell me right now, yeah, but Gilberto, like everything that you just said will probably take you 2 weeks. So you did all of that for all of your ad accounts? Yes. So, look, but that's crazy. Yes, I understand that it's crazy, but that's how it needs to be if you want to keep everything for a long time or, you know, forever. And if you're not doing those things, it's just not going to work for you guys. So you need to make sure that, okay, you do it for 2 weeks. I know you've lost 2 weeks, but what if you have that account for the next 6 years? Was it worth it? Well, no, it's true. It's more worth it to lose your account every 3 weeks or every month. I don't have this problem anymore. I don't lose my accounts anymore. But if you want to go through that hustle, then that's completely fine. You'll be spending $100 on different ad accounts, and eventually your personal account will be banned, and that's a whole new story to be able to run ads without your personal account. Then you'll need to have fake accounts, and that's not what you want. That's a headache. So follow those rules, and you will be able to have a good, healthy account that you will be able to keep for a long time. So keep that in mind the next time you set up a Facebook ad account. So, hey guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and see you in the next video. Peace out.